And we are live. What is up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to the Stonadge channel. And oh my goodness me, we have something special for you today. Could this be the day that Everton could be condemned? Well, not permanently, but potentially condemned to a life of relegation. Could this be the day that Brighton put themselves in the race for the top four? It has been already a huge day in the relegation battle, with Fulham absolutely dismantling Leicester at Craven Cottage, and we have something special. Not only, first of all, it was 5-3. What a crazy game. We have to analyse that. We thought maybe there could have been a chance for Leicester to get back into it, but we have to analyse what this could mean for the race, and that will come at the end of today. Everton, a huge game today against Brighton. Not only that, later on, just in exactly 2.5 hours' time, I'll be going live for Nottingham Forest against Southampton, which is another huge game in this relegation race. Great to see people in the chat already. We've got Amy, we've got David, we've got Josh, we've got Mohammed, we've got Anderson as well. Let's get the teams in as well, which is David has put in. Unfortunately, we haven't. I have had to go live 15 minutes before kickoff just because I've been a little bit busy today. I was planning to go about half an hour before, but we are going to get our traditional. We're not going to get our traditional half an hour today because it is a double header. But the Brighton team today: Steele in goal, Estepinian, Caicedo, Dunk, Webster and Gross, with McAllister, Matoma, Buonanotte, Undav and Welbeck. So much talent in there for Brighton and Hove Albion. On the bench, Robert Sanchez, Levi Colwill, Solly March, and Ciso, who's been a really impressive addition. Gilmore, Evan Ferguson back, a huge addition that is for Brighton going to the end of the season as well. For Everton, in goal is Jordan Pickford, Nathan Patterson, Yerry Mina, James Tarkowski and Vitaly Mikalenko in the back four. A midfield five of Dwight McNeil, Idrissa Gana-Gueye, Abdoulaye Doucouré, James Garner and Alex Iwobi. In behind, Dominic Calvert-Lewin. Dixie Dean didn't do that. Yeah, boy. We've got the specs on today because we're feeling serious, we're feeling ready, and we are here to rumble, baby. It's the Amex first, and I think it's going to play host to one of the top games this Premier League weekend. And we've had some crackers, especially Fulham v Leicester. I can't wait to watch the highlights of that one later. With Fulham going 4-0 up, then they're getting pulled back to 5-3. It's heritage, man. Premier League heritage. I think people have actually forgotten to defend in the Premier League. That's how crazy it is at the moment. As I said, I will be live later on for Nottingham Forest against Southampton. So, if you want to be in the double game squad, make sure you let me know in the chat. I know certain ones of you will be. So, it's going to be huge. It's going to be huge, lads. Thoughts on Specky Stonadge, lads? Thoughts? Do we make this a regular fixture, Specky Stonadge? It's got to be a regular fixture, right? Specky Stonadge, man. Shush. Huh? Obviously, stop laughing. We all laughed at me. Well, you're not laughing now, are you? So, let's not even... I'm sorry, I haven't even spoken about what happened yesterday in the National League. Notts County. Okay, see, a lot of collateral support has come for Notts County from Wrexham and the situation with Wrexham. I am so happy they've got through to the playoff final. They were 2-0 down to Boreham Wood at half-time. And all of a sudden, just a bit of absolute brilliance. 2 goals from their centre-back, Baldwin, and Jody Jones, who was a former fixture for Coventry City back in the lower leagues, scored his first ever goal for the club. What a game that was. What an incredible season. What an incredible season in the National League. It's got to be the best ever at 5th tier level from any of several sides. And then... just to add to the drama, Chesterfield got past Bromley after Bromley equalised in the last minute. That is an actual huge one, lads. It's huge. Let's talk about the playoffs as well. So I love this time of the season, ladies and gentlemen. It is absolutely mental. Sunderland get into the playoffs after it's seeming like it couldn't be possible, but they've got into it. Millwall bottled it. Okay. 4-3 to Blackburn. 86th minute winner. Millwall were 3-1 up on Blackburn and lost 4-3. It was the worst result for both teams today because Sunderland went and won in in crazy circumstances. They won 3-0 up, 3-0 at Preston, meaning that they go into the playoffs. Just Championship football, ladies and gentlemen. Coventry also secured their place in the playoffs with a 1-1 draw at Middlesbrough. But if they had gone and lost their game, it might have all been... I don't even know. It's absolutely crazy. But what a league the Championship is, by the way. Going down in that league, of course, Reading, Blackpool and Wigan. Cardiff finished their season with a whimper, sadly, with a 3-0 loss at Burnley. But that is just football. It's Burnley, isn't it? Even Scott Twine scored. Liz is in the chat. How are we doing? Good to see you, Liz. Oh, careful, Anderson, my man. Careful. How is everybody? And how are we? Spend Doggy Dog as well? Middlesbrough v Sunderland at Wembley. I hope not. I hope Luton go up. I hope Luton Town gets promoted. That's my thoughts. Luton Town or Coventry. Two teams we haven't seen. Luton we've never seen in the Premier League. Coventry you haven't seen it since the 90s. Hello, you... Oh, today, lads, is going to be a good day for those of you in the chat. So today, probably, maybe tomorrow, fingers crossed, I'm going to become an uncle. So that's going to be fun. So it might actually happen live on stream, lads, which is a bit crazy. But it's lads, I'm well happy for it. So yeah, it's a bit mental. Life is flashing before my eyes, really. That my brother is having a child, so it's nuts. Well, he's not. His missus is, but fun, lads. But yeah, it's going to be huge. It might actually happen in the later stream, so who knows? I think it'll be tomorrow. Oh, thank you guys. Appreciate it. Hey, Chicken Master, how we doing? Oh, thanks, chat. Thanks, buddy. I might get my hamster. I haven't convinced him. Yet. It's gonna be huge, lads. It's gonna be huge. I'm gonna make sure they get a YouTube account and subscribe straight away. It's got to be the plan, right? The newest member of the Stonadge channel. I don't quite think so, Anderson.
No.
Not a chance. But yeah, thank you so much, guys. It's gonna be huge. So stick around. Got to get the joke. Is he the dad? Wow, we'll tell by the race of the baby later. No. It's gonna be. I think it's gonna be fun, lads. It's gonna be fun. Any of you have nephews or nieces? Advice? Anyone got any advice how to be a good uncle? I reckon I'm going to teach him all the swear words. Him/her. We don't even know the gender yet. Why do I have a picture of Torres next to me? Because I love him. He is my favourite player ever. I'm even going to... I'm going to chat to my little designer, Anthony. He's a fucking hero, right? I want some more things on my desk. I wonder what... Have some suggestions of things that I can put on my desk, guys. I'm ready them for halftime. You guys might be lucky. It might be 2 times Izzy time today. Do you know how mental that is? 2 lots of Izzy half time. Like, being honest, I might just let her do the final stream. Just let her do it by herself. So yeah, get your score predictions in. Enough about me being an uncle. The players are in the tunnel. And this is football, ladies and gentlemen. Get your score predictions in. I've gone for Brighton 3, Everton 1. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. I don't think I'm your uncle, bud. Be the cool uncle, not the sensible uncle. Hey, Falafel, how we doing? Good to see you as well. Izzy doubleheader, abso-bloody-lutely. A win for Brighton today takes them above Tottenham and onto 58 points. If they win their 2 games in hand, then over Liverpool, they will go to 64. It's absolutely mental, lads. I've gone 3-1 Brighton for this one. "10-0 Brighton, 5-2 Brighton," says Mohammed. Don't be cringe. I'm always cringe. Don't want a derby then. No, not particularly, Anthony. I can't lie. I'm a red, and you know this, right? I can, if I could guarantee Everton going down for 12 months, then coming back up. That's what I want. The new fan base of the new Evertonians for me really wound me up. 2-1 Brighton, says David. I think it's going to be a closer game than people give it credit for, but I think Brighton just have so much talent, a depth of talent as well, that they've created. It's incredible. Hey, Bailey, how we doing, my friend? Good to see you. 2 great results for the pool yesterday with both Newcastle and United losing. Yeah, absolutely. And Brighton could top it off today. I don't know whether... I kind of want Brighton to win anyway. Like, that's my thoughts. Rather Everton win here gives them more confidence of winning v City. I suppose, Jamie, yeah. I don't know. I don't think they'll ever I don't think they'll beat City. They drew there against them last time. I was fully on I want Everton to stay up last season. This season, I've had enough of them. I've had enough of them. Yeah, they probably will down in Brighton, to be fair. They look like they'll sing God Save the King. Thank you, Chicken Master. Appreciate that. I don't even know the gender, lads. They don't even know the gender, so it's going to be a surprise. It is a Newport County shirt I bought a couple of years ago. I used to go to a couple of games. And I found it an enjoyable experience. So we got a county shirt on, lads. Anyway, this is going to be a good one, lads. I really, really think so. Is it nice and warm? So much talent in that Brighton lineup. Caicedo and McAllister in midfield. That is ridiculous. For Camdu Buonanotte, another random regen that Brighton have somehow found from the back arse of South America that they always do. It's incredible. They have this absolute talent of doing it. It's incredible. So, yeah, I love Brighton. I have to profess, I love them. I love their style, and I hope they win. I hope they get Europe. What? Do you want to wear it? Just whack on the bed. It's fine. I just want Everton to beat Brighton. Hey, George's child. Yeah, it's George. Oh, it's warm. I think they'll be playing... The Buonanotte, Undab, Matoma, and Welbeck will be rotating around. All of them good players, though. Full of good players, this team. Everton have got talent themselves, bless them. I have a feeling it'll be a girl. My brother's convinced it's going to be a girl, so he might... they don't know, but he's convinced for some reason. I think it's going to be a boy, because we've got loads of boys in our family. Mason, how are we doing? No, I said boy. I think it's going to be a boy. There's so many boys in the planet. It's going to be a boy. Hey, Nick Nack, how are we doing? And there is Alexis McAllister, a man heavily linked with Liverpool. Everton have been in the top flight since 1954-55. Would be good to see their journey end this season. Did I accidentally go live yesterday? Yeah, I saw that. It was just weird. I wasn't even in the house when it happened. So I don't quite know what happened. But there we go. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I don't even know, but I just deleted it as soon as I came home. Hey, Liz. Liz is back from marinating your Korean barbecue ribs. They sound incredible. Me and Izzy have just made some fish cakes. Definitely not as nice as your Korean ribs. But yes, we're here at the Amex Stadium, and for me, I've gone 3-1 Brighton. If you haven't put your score predictions in the chat, get them in. Get them in now. Scouts are on the wheel as a red. We need Brighton to drop points. I don't know. I think they will. They've got too many games left. Like, I don't see them dropping points at home. And to be honest, I don't want them to, especially after Leicester got battered earlier by Fulham. But that also doesn't do Leicester's goal difference much good. Actually, it's okay. I can't really lie. They're on 15. That puts them on 30 points, though. A Forest and Everton win put them in incredible positions going forward. But for me, Forest have got a hard run. They've got Southampton first, which tonight is the most winnable game. I think they'll have a chance against Arsenal at home, and I think they'll have a chance against Palace away. I don't think for some reason they'll go to Chelsea and win. But you never know with Chelsea. Is it? I have no idea. Honestly, I wasn't even at home. You're allergic to seafood and fish? Oh, man. Bless up. They're singing the national anthem, but we're just going to talk through it because we don't give a fuck about that here. Sorry for language for younger viewers. Because I don't like to swear. Just notice the shirt. This is Newport County, Bailey. This is a Newport County shirt. I used to cover the club a little bit. And I bought a shirt because, you know, grew a little bit of a connection with them. And yeah, it's a nice kit. It was a 2020 to 21 away kit. It's got like a cross. So, yeah, I really like it, to be fair. I was going to get Stonadge on the back, but then I was like, that is cringe. That is cringe. Anyway, the national anthems are all done and dusted. The Everton fans weren't singing the national anthem, which is funny. Very good of them. Fair play, I don't think. There was quite a lot of that shown. And we are very, very close now to getting on with the business. Brighton with Danny Welbeck standing over the ball. And we are off here at the Amex Stadium. A game which Brighton, maybe a few years ago, wouldn't have been favourites for. They absolutely are now. They're a team on the rise, whereas Everton are a team definitely on the decline. They can't really get much worse than they have been. Played out wide to Estupinian now for Brighton, and they're a team with so much, just a depth, as I say, a depth of talent. And Kaoru Mitoma is probably the shining light of it, but Calvert-Lewin's turned in behind early. Calvert-Lewin with the ball across, it's a chance, it's a goal for Everton in 34 seconds, and Abdoulaye Doucouré has given them the lead. A shock lead. It's all about the pass from Calvert-Lewin, and Everton take the lead in what could be one of the biggest days of their season. What a start. What a start for Everton Football Club. It's really, really poor from Brighton, and Abdoulaye Doucouré scores. It was given away by Estupinian. Really, really just lazy from Brighton, and Mitoma as well. Alex Iwobi played it into Calvert-Lewin, who turned brilliantly past Lewis Dunk. He just couldn't read it. And the ball across is perfection for Abdoulaye Doucouré, who just couldn't miss. As easy as that for Brighton. For Everton. And Brighton just carved apart. Carved apart. That is prime Calvert-Lewin. When Calvert-Lewin does it, people laugh at me when I say when he's on form, he's a top striker. And that is what he can do. It's brilliant from Calvert-Lewin. It really is. And Everton take the lead. It's 1-0 after just 43 seconds, I believe. It's given away again by Brighton. And here they go again, Everton. Doucouré. This time it's well challenged in the midfield. Everyone hit that subscribe button. We're trying to hit 1.2k as soon as we can. We're back with another stream later for Forest against Southampton, so make sure you're around for that. If you're here for the double stream squad, we're going to hashtag that. Hashtag double stream squad.
Is there now 5 minutes on TikTok and I score?
Everton lead, yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know. And now it's Steele for Brighton, and they need to rebuild from that. It's very early on in the game. They're a team that's capable of scoring a lot of goals, so it shouldn't be that much of an issue. But this win, if they do win, Everton, would bring them up to 16th place in the Premier League table. Above Leicester, above Leeds, who played the same games, and above Nottingham Forest, who would have played one less. Here's Mitoma. Caicedo, that's a good turn by the Ecuadorian. It's a through ball for Estupinian. Pervis Estupinian will get the ball in towards the box, and it's cleared away well by Yerry Mina, who's back in the team tonight. Double stream squad, baby. Here's Lewis Dunk. Estupinian. Into Kaoru Mitoma. Now Estupinian again, the left back. Who do I support, Chris? I'm a Liverpool fan, but I'm more than anything a Liverpool. I'm more than anything a football fan. Here's Mitoma. And again, Kaoru Mitoma. That's a good ball towards Welbeck. And it's going to just avoid the back. Buonanotte just couldn't reach it at the back post. What's double stream squad? It's where you're going to be in both streams today, baby. And he was just offside anyway, Buonanotte, so it wouldn't have counted. So, yeah, if you're going to be in both streams today, put your hashtag double stream squad in it. We'll be live for Forest against Southampton later. Who do you support, Chris? Cleared away forward by... and my name is Chris as well, if you're unfamiliar with the channel. Here's Lewis Dunk. And now wide for McAllister. And again for Dunk. And Brighton just progressing forward again. Yeah, boy. Yes, love that from you. Here's Mitoma. In behind. Girlfriend wants to have a dinner date. How adorable's that, Anderson? Hey, me and my missus aren't doing that. We're not. Anderson's girlfriend wants is going on a dinner date. Chris, welcome to the academy, my friend. Thank you so much. Big ups to Chris. And if you do want to become a member of the channel, click that join button. And it's a chance for Brighton. Oh, it's in behind for Welbeck. You just can't squeeze past the resolute Yerry Mina. And it's in behind for Calvert-Lewin if he can get there, and he can, but Lewis Dunk this time is strong enough to shrug him away. And here's Jason Steele. Huh? We're not going for a dinner date, no. My birthday, maybe. Ah, Liverpool. There we go. Good man. Big up to you. Yeah, formerly of Anfield Agenda, now purely solo. Here's Estupinian. Thank you for that, Amy. Estupinian's just holding his back. That was like Izzy earlier. Me and Izzy have both got bad back issues. We're both old. McAllister. Back for Caicedo. Those two obviously will be split up next season. Yes, David. I knew you would be anyway. I took that as a guarantee, you bloody legend. Eric PK is a United fan, Anderson, so you're okay, my friend. It's pinged out wide now, though, for... we've got that. Look at that. Love that, Spenny. I'm not 21 yet. Here's Mitoma. Mitoma towards the back post. Buonanotte's there. It's going to fall back for Pascal Gross. And now Caicedo. I was 21 in 2003. Now I'm 21 on Saturday, lads. Pascal Gross out wide to Buonanotte. And Brighton just patiently building. But this will suit Sean Dyche and Everton to sit back. Played wide. Dunk. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button, please do. It means a lot. Mitoma, it's a good ball. Chance. It's a foul on the edge of the box, is it? No, not given by the referee. Who's refereeing today, David? David's our resident referee. I will be live on Saturday night because we got the KSI Joe Fournier fight. So make sure you're there for that. Is it? Oh, is it Hooper? Is it Hooper, David? Have I got him right? Undav's way better than Neil Mopai. The thing is, though, Nick Nack, it's Hooper! Yes! Come on! I finally got it right! The thing is, Nick, now, I've got uni deadlines, so I can't afford to get too smashed. And I'm spending it with you lot, watching KSI Joe Fournier. I'm actually getting celebrated. I'm celebrating on the 19th of May when I finish uni. Thank you, Chris, lad. Appreciate that, mate. Played into Undav, and he's been fouled, but Matoma can't get there either. Thank you, David. Thank you. It's taken me 5 months of doing five and a bit months of doing this channel for me to get a referee right. I always get Kevin Friend or Paul Tierney and obviously Oliver, but I never get like the new ones like Darren England, Simon Hooper and them lot. And Rob Jones. Is that another one? I have 3 deadlines left, but I've done one. I've completely finished one. Which is tomorrow. Who got the Everton goal on from Ireland? I'm new here. Good to see you, Connor Crowley, my friend. The Everton goal came from Abdoulaye Doucouré. After 43 seconds, I believe. Yeah, my deadline's on the 19th, but I will finish it before. I'll make sure I get it done. And what a goal it is. It's just getting replayed now for me. Calvert-Lewin, he's the man who created everything there for Everton. And Abdoulaye Doucouré was the man who scored. The Everton fans went absolutely insane. Flicked on by Calvert-Lewin to Iwobi. And Calvert-Lewin's in behind here. Can he get a ball across again? He can. And it's played away by Dunk. Cleared away by Brighton. That's got to be a foul, surely. No. Is Fournier another novice bum? I don't actually know too much. Very rarely see an Everton foul. I'm a red Scouser on the Wirral, so I do all football. But I just love football. I can't lie. I can't lie, lads. Yeah, and it provides, I think the interactive commentary is way better than just the normal, like, bollocks you get on TV, where it's just, like, absolute, just listing of stats. And for me, I am not a fan. There's only a few commentators that keep me engaged. For me, I think the way to engage people is to interact with them and listen to people's opinions. And that's why I think this form of commentary is way better. That's just my opinion anyway. And that's why you can sync it up. That's why we've got the clock to sync up with the game or what have you. Or you can just listen to it anyway, like radio. It's towards Mitoma. He's hooked down by Alex Iwobi. I'm surprised there won't be a yellow card. It's not going to be. This ref, Mr. Hooper is quite bold, isn't he? And you get to say silly things like that. Here's Kaoru Mitoma. McAllister. McAllister drills it towards Undav and it's well defended by Everton. Well, that's got to be a foul. No? No? Played into Lewis Dunk for Brighton and Hove Albion. 12 minutes and 30 on the clock. And Dunk, it's a poor ball. I don't know whether he was looking for Matoma or Estopinian. Here's Mitoma. Mitoma's taking his man on. Mitoma, chance for McAllister is well blocked. Mitoma was pulled down there. There's got to be... If I was Mitoma, I'd have gone down. It's well intercepted by Moises Caicedo in the end. But Mitoma's causing trouble. Big trouble. It's a really good challenge by Idrissa Gana Gueye, but he is the man. He's the man, Kaoru Mitoma. He's so talented. Elite footballer. I love him. £3 million he cost Brighton and Hove Albion, by the way. Dunk into Mitoma. And he's lost it this time. Doucouré. McNeil for Everton, and they can counter-attack here. He's got a man on the outside. He's also got a man on the inside. Mikalenko's a good ball across, but Jason Steele read the ball really, really well. Big chance, and Everton have got it back here with Iwobi. Patterson's wide. Nathan Patterson with the cross towards the back post. Mikalenko's there. It's well defended in the end. And it's played a beautiful pass into Welbeck here for Brighton and Hove Albion. It's a great challenge, though, by Gueye. Andy Carroll. I don't know. I don't know what you're on about, Falafel, to be fair. I'm not an expert in the chat. I'm not really a YouTube consumer. I'm more of a YouTube doer. I never really properly thought about it until lockdown. It's unlucky for Mikalenko. He couldn't really put the ball anywhere else. And now Brighton are on the move forward. Dunk. In towards Mitoma, and it's well intercepted by Iwobi. Now Estupiñán. That's a good ball. Oh, it's well headed away. I think it was Yerry Mina again, by the way. McNeil's been fouled in the free kick. I don't think Andy Carroll could get around the pitch quick enough, bless him. It's a foul by Buonanotte on McNeil there on the edge of the Everton area, making it a free kick to the Toffees. I'm hearing Gross might be moving to Barcelona. That'd be a great signing. Honestly, Pascal Gross's numbers since joining Brighton have been astronomically good for a player of the price that they paid. I think it was £3 million from Ingolstadt in Germany back when they got promoted. Played a variety of different positions. Such a good player. But here's Iwobi. Played a cross by Patterson. It's well intercepted. McAllister given away. It's come back to Calvert-Lewin, who gets the shot away, and it's going to deflect. What? Is it deflected? No, it's only gone out for a goal kick. I'm not watching Man City v Real Madrid. I care about Liverpool. Fair enough. I will be streaming Man City v Real Madrid, though, if you do want to join me tomorrow. What do I think of Firmino going to Barca on a free? I don't know, man. Realistically, Barcelona are a club in turmoil. But here's a chance for Brighton if they can go at the other end. Yeah, Barca are a club in turmoil. And I worry for any player who goes there, even though they're winning the league, right? The thing is, Xavi is working such wonders. Someone else needs to be in charge of recruitment. They'll never do anything in Europe if they carry on with what they're doing. Mitoma with a good ball across, and it's well intercepted again by Idrissa Gana Gueye. He's been everywhere so far. Iwobi's driving forward for Everton. Calvert-Lewin's well challenged. No foul. Yes, there is a foul. Free kick. Yeah, if you haven't already, hit the like button on the video, subscribe to the channel, and also if you do want to become a member, you can do by clicking that join button if it's available for you. If not, I will get you the link right now, ladies and gents, because I'm just that kind of guy. I'm just that kind of guy, you know. Just doing things. That is the link. If you do want to become a member, ladies and gentlemen, you can do. There will be much more perks and stuff after I finish university, because uni's hard and I kind of don't want to do bad at uni, so if we get Qatar owners, we will be PSG 2.0. You don't want to be PSG 2.0, man. Hey Hog, how we doing? Yellow card for Yerry Mina, yeah, as well. 18 minutes in, it's been an intense, real enjoyable Premier League match so far. Proper heritage. Good challenge by James Garner. He's got into the team recently under Sean Dyche. A player who they signed at the start of the season has suffered some injuries. Be live for both of those games, Amari, so you're more than welcome to join that with us if you want to. They want Ferran, Fati, and Rafinha. Even Ansu Fati, man, he's a product. He's a product of their academy. Like, see, people Neville, right? Gary Neville rant, lads. How can he blame the Glazers for last night's defeat? I'm sorry, grow up. David De Gea threw the ball in the net. Erik ten Hag played Wout Weghorst as a number 10. Grow up. Like, there's certain things, right? The owners, yes, are a big issue at Manchester United. It'd take an idiot to not recognise that. But just grow up. Like, and let the players front up. Make the players front up for their errors and mistakes. De Gea has been too costly for United all season. Here's Pascal Gross. Out to Estepinian for Brighton. Taking on Iwobi. Estepinian gets the cross towards the back post. It's out to play for a goal kick. If I was an Asian player, I'd rather go to Mallorca than the big Spanish clubs. Maybe. I don't know. It's all sunny there, isn't it? See, I usually quite like Gary Neville's punditry, but that just really pissed me off yesterday. Like, they were just outclassed in the end. Like, realistically, United have spent a lot of money. Yes, they're taking money out of it, but they just need some direction. Because it's a club in, you know, it's a club in almost asleep. I know they've won trophies this season. Crossed in and headed away. Doucouré helps it on. Absolutely, the Glazers are at fault for some of it, right? But yesterday, Man United had a team that was assembled with such an incredible amount of money. West Ham didn't. West Ham, you know, won the game. De Gea threw the ball in the net. That's just the way it is. So yellow card here for Brighton and Hove Albion. Simon Hooper's not having any of it. So Lewis Dunk is booked. A foul on Calvert-Lewin, who's been by far the best player on the pitch for me so far. Him and Idrissa Gana Gueye right up there. I don't think you will bottle top 4 yet, Anderson. I really don't. I think the fixtures you've got left are favourable. I would say that the table will end up as it is right now. I don't think Liverpool will get top 4. Like, they've left it far too late. So surely an offside flag here. Yeah, offside and a free kick to Brighton within their own 6-yard box. Falafel, man. Falafel. I know. Yes, he saved United a lot previously. Not the last 2-3 years. The last 6 years. The last 2 to 3 years he's fell off. Brought down well by Calvert-Lewin, and it's been played off the man for an Everton throw-in. Once again, Calvert-Lewin, great hold-up play. That's what he can do. That's what he can do. That's why the pressure's been on him. That's why he was an England striker, you know. That's why he was selected by Gareth Southgate. He's good enough to do it. It's frustrating, you know, to watch it. Cleared by Jason Steele. Well, not by Jason Steele, by Jordan Pickford. It's now picked up by Jason Steele. And he rolls out now for Brighton to Webster. And they can drive forward The Amex crowd gets behind them. The 3-1 prediction I have is still on, but Everton are looking solid so far. There's not been many tests to Jordan Pickford. That's a great challenge by Doucouré, and Calvert-Lewin finds Dwight McNeil. Doucouré's forward, as is Calvert-Lewin. They're getting men forward here. McNeil with the shot. It's blocked, and it's a corner for Everton, and this is where they're dangerous. This is where they're very, very dangerous. It's what they can do. Everton, they've got Tarkowski and Mina at the back. Two absolute colossus in the air. That's where you want to. That's what the two you want to be aiming at. Doucouré as well as a big man, as is Calvert-Lewin. Those four are all forward. We can dare to dream, but I'm not dreaming. I'm very much on the floor with it. Crossed in. It's headed on. It's a chance for Doucouré to take it down, and Gay with the effort. It's well blocked by Brighton, and they can counter-attack now with Matoma. Still going. He's been sliced down by Gay, and that is the most clear and obvious yellow card you will ever see, ever. Clear and obvious yellow card. I don't think United will drop points. I disagree. And I think Liverpool will win their last 3 games as well. I think Leicester away will be a tough game because they're still fighting for their lives. I think we'll beat Villa at home. I think at Anfield this season we've only lost once in the Premier League, and that was to Leeds, which is crazy for me to think, actually. That's absolutely mental. Imagine if we'd have just drawn that game, we'd still be unbeaten at home all season in the league. Like, only that and Real Madrid have we lost in all comps this season. Here's Alex Iwobi, though. Still Iwobi. Gets the cross in. It's cleared away by Brighton. Brought down. Welbeck. Ooh, and Iwobi does really, really well to maintain the possession. And now Garner in behind for Doucouré. And he's back for McNeil, who lets it run and shoots. It's a brilliant block by Webster. It's a goal-saving block by Webster. Here's Mikalenko, back to Idrissa Gana-Gueye, and he looks back to James Tarkowski. And this is all Everton so far. They're the ones that are taking the game to Brighton and Hove Albion. Pinged wide towards McNeil. It's just too far from James Tarkowski. And Adam Webster has kept Brighton within a goal here. It's a brilliant little reverse ball by, I think it was Garner, who played it in behind for Doucouré. McNeil let it run, and Webster blocked. It saved the goal, mate. It saved the goal. It was between Webster and Pascal Gross in the end. It's the best I've seen. Mitoma. Estupiñán tries to bring it down for Mitoma and hooked away by Gay. And I've seen a lot of Everton this season, to be fair. I've seen a lot of Everton this season. And to be fair, I'd probably say yes, Nick Knack, by quite a way. Arsenal at home, they battled, but it wasn't as good a footballing performance as this is. This is up there. In for Caicedo. He finds the pass for McAllister. It's a good bit of defensive play again by Yerry Mina, but they've lost it. And Budan, it's given a foul. Buonanotte, it was a put of a tug on the shirt. McNeil was fouled, and luckily for Everton, it's a free kick given by Simon Hooper. It was a foul by Pascal Gross. Wan-Bissaka broke Matoma. I'll tell you what, that's a player who's improved a lot this season, isn't it? Aaron Wan-Bissaka. What a performance. Several performances this season, especially since the World Cup. Dallo seemed to have that place locked down, but Wan-Bissaka's come back, and I'll tell you what, he's looked good. He's looked really good. And offensively as well, he's galloping forward. He's getting into the right places. He's still not the complete article. He never will be. But he's maximising the potential, I think. Headed forward for Undav, if he can get there. He's been chased down. Jordan Pickford, he clears. It's not a great clearance. It's straight to Danny Welbeck, but luckily he can't control it. And Mina plays it away to Iwobi. And that's a good ball wide to Patterson if he can get there. He can, but it's going to go out for a Brighton throw. Is it? It still hasn't. He's managed to, and it's has he? It is a foul, luckily. What's FKTB? I can have a guess at what it is. Brighton certainly do need to wake up. You're right, Eric. I do agree, my friend. And when they have got the ball, they are good enough. Especially McAllister. Get him on the ball. He's dangerous. It's wide now for Buonanotte. He couldn't quite reach it. And Mikolenko, free kick to Brighton. What? Is that a Craig quote? Webster, and it's McAllister who can't get there. It's Webster's a late challenge, and it's advantage played. And Everton are galloping forward again. Back stick is Doucouré! It's 2-0! What a finish from Doucouré! He's got 2, and Everton lead by 2 goals to 0 at the Amex. And isn't this just a turn-up for the books, ladies and gentlemen? Abdoulaye Doucouré's doubled his tally, and Brighton's woes are continued on the south coast. What a finish by Doucouré. It's brilliantly worked by Everton. The counter-attack, Brighton overcommitted, and Doucouré has got a brace in the Premier League. It's so well worked on the counter-attack. Webster played the ball, McAllister lost it, and it was just too easy. It was Doucouré who started the move. It was McNeil. Doucouré galloped forward onto the left-hand side and found himself as free as a bird on the left-hand side. The freedom of Brighton and a first-time volleyed finish caught Jason Steele by surprise, and it's 2-0 to Everton at the Amex. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. To Brentford. Okay. There we go. 2-0 to Everton in one of the biggest games of their season. Incredible. Incredible. Do you know what? Abdoulaye Doucouré fully deserves everything with that. Incredible. It's a free kick to Brighton now. There is still plenty of time, though. There is still plenty of time for Brighton and Hove Albion. Incredible. But it's all been Everton. They've been the ones taking the game to Brighton and Hove Albion. Why don't they play like this more often? Seriously. They've been so dire all season. Been so bad. I know football comes in waves. And momentum comes in waves. But it's been shocking all season from Everton. And now, it's a different team. Here's Mitoma. It's a great ball towards the back post. It's well won by Mikolenko. And he's going to dribble it away and clear away to Doucouré. Can they counter-attack again here with Idrissa Gueye? He keeps hold of the ball. Enjoy the Copenhagen game, Hog. Enjoy it, my friend. Hey, Georgia. It's fizzed wide to Mitoma. Cuts inside, Karu Mitoma towards the back post again, and it's headed behind for a Brighton corner. Great defending this time by Dwight McNeil. Mitoma with again looking for that back of the post cross, and Buonanotte couldn't quite get there. It's brilliant from McNeil, who's having to double up on that side. So corner now for Brighton, and this is where they can threaten as well. They're very, very good from set pieces too. Crossed in and headed away by Tarkowski. Iwobi loses the header. McAllister back to Caicedo, and now Estupiñán will cross. It's not a bad one. Headed away this time by Mina and flicked on by Calvert-Lewin. It's going to go out for a Brighton throw, is it? No, they're going to keep the play alive. Here's Moises Caicedo. McAllister. He's got Buonanotte behind him. He goes for Caicedo. And now Dunk. Webster for Brighton. They're just trying to maintain a little bit of momentum here. It's chipped on, and again, the final pass isn't great from Alexis McAllister. Dunk wins the header. Idrissa Gueye brings it down well. Everton being pressed high. Mina hooks away towards Doucouré. He's got so much space. It's well won back by McAllister, though. Really well won back. Brilliant. Free kick. That was Genie Wijnaldum-like. Played into Lewis Dunk, who drives forward for Brighton. Gross. It's a back post cross towards Matoma. Surely. Oh, it's a great challenge. It's a goal-saving challenge from Tarkowski. And can they counter-attack again here, Everton? Calvert-Lewin. Doucouré. Hey, Yusuf in the chat. How we doing? And that's a poor touch by Mikalenko. Goes out for a throw. It's so high intensity, this game. Brighton trying their best to get back into it. 50 of you in the chat. Hit that subscribe button, ladies and gentlemen. The place to be for all your football and YouTube event watch-alongs and anything else random that happens. I did a Super Bowl watch-along once. That was the worst experience of my life. 3 hours and 56 minutes of life that I will not get back. And I'm definitely doing it again next year. Caicedo's lost it. It's fizzed out to Estepinian. He can't find the ball. Cleared away by Patterson towards Iwobi. Dunk flicks over to Estepinian under pressure. McAllister. Caicedo. Towards Mitoma, headed away by Tarkowski. And now Iwobi. Calvert-Lewin, well challenged, but Iwobi bursts forward and Doucouré's in! If he can find him, but Iwobi's going by himself. Iwobi, it's too far for Doucouré. It's too far. Doucouré keeps it in. McNeil. McNeil still. McNeil still. It's in! It's 3-0. It's an own goal from Steele. It's 3-0 to Everton. Can you believe it? What is this Premier League? It's absolutely lazy defending from Brighton. It's nothing Jason Steele can do. And it's 3-0. I cannot believe what I'm seeing. Where have you been, Everton? Where have you been for the last 34 games? Where have you been? Brighton 0, Everton 3. Oh my God. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. It's just so easy. Pascal Gross, it's such a passenger. And it goes in off Jason Steele. Oh no. This is bad. This is bad for Brighton. Everton are taking them to the cleaners. And what confidence this must give them for the last 3. But Brighton are good enough to get back into this, ladies and gentlemen. We know this. I can't believe it. Wide for Mitoma now, and Brighton challenged well by Patterson. And played back. Brighton are good enough to beat all 3 of those teams, though. We have to remember this. We have to remember this. Wide for Mitoma. Now Estepinian. Mitoma. Back to Estepinian. And Brighton trying to work it well. It's played wide by McAllister. Mitoma hooked away. Estepinian to McAllister. It's going to be cleared away by Everton. No, Mitoma gets it back. No, he doesn't. Doucouré's there. And there's McNeil. And here go Everton again with McNeil. It's 2v1. McNeil. Can he find the man? No, it's well brilliantly defended by Adam Webster. Oh my goodness me. Hey Jen, how are we doing? Good to see you, my love. Good to see every my lives in the chat. Fresh and ready to rumble. Because this is not something we ever saw coming, is it? Love of my life ignores me. That was a bit of Freddie Mercury. It's brilliant back heel though for Caicedo. And now Mitoma. He's been brought down. Mitoma's shot is way wide. And you have to imagine Brighton need a goal before half-time if they are to do anything. Jen has donated. Jen, I have no words. Jen, I have no words. Thank you so much for that donation. It'll go straight towards the beer fund. I'm joking. It'll go straight towards the channel growing. Thank you so much, Jen, you friggin' legend. Here's McAllister. Good turn. McAllister for Brighton. Still driving forward. And that has got to be a foul, and it is. You are amazing too, Jennifer. It's a free kick now to Brighton. 5 minutes to go in this half. You have to wonder. You have to wonder. Is there any route back into this now? If it wasn't Everton, if it wasn't Pickford, Ibrahima Konate's in the chat. Gross with a chip ball towards the back post. Into Caicedo. Into Adam Webster now for Brighton. Can there be another twist in this crazy Premier League season? Gross with the ball in behind. That's not a bad one. It's hooked away by Mina. Mitoma can't get there. Iwobi can. There's a good challenge by Estopinian this time. I don't think this game's over yet. Personally. If there's any team that can score 3 at home at the moment, it's Brighton. Thank you, Jennifer. You bloody legend. Are you a Jennifer, Jen? Or are you a gender neutral? That's another Stonadge iconic quote, by the way. I should go into making plaques of all the weird things I've said. Here's Pascal Gross. It's a good turn by Buonanotte. Still going here. Buonanotte is well intercepted. It's going to come all the way from Mitoma. And he can't get in there. Unfortunately for Brighton. Gay. Calvert-Lewin. All the way back to Jordan Pickford now, though. And 3 minutes left of the half. Garner. Patterson. Mina will clear, hook away. He's not pretty, Yerry Mina, but he certainly loves it. Certainly loves a hoof, does young Yerry. They genuinely could say, like, surely their days are numbered. Not a problem, Scouser on the Wirral, my bloody man. My bloody legend. They're only winning because they dropped Keane, says Zigzag. I don't know. Don't know about that. It's been all about the counter-attack. It's been so good. In behind for Mitoma. Can he get there? He can't. It's a great challenge by Patterson. And it's a corner for Brighton. I would say it's the other way round, Nick Nack. I'd say Dyche is stuck with Everton, bless him. I reckon if Southampton had got Dyche at the right time, maybe they'd have stayed up. Who knows? Here's Gross. Back stick. Headed away again by Everton. They're winning everything in the air right now. It's a throw in now for Brighton. Is there going to be a handball shout here? No. I'd rather go down than watch Dyche ball. Fair enough. McAllister. And pinged wide for Mitoma, who's been on the ball a lot, but Nathan Patterson's had his number. And he's a man who's darting away with the ball now. Iwobi. Garner, good challenge. And Gay. Oh, they're just first to everything, Everton. They're first to everything. For McNeil, can he get there? He can't. It's gone behind. And Roberto De Zerbi needs to really have a word with these players. They just don't look at the races. I think we'll be seeing some changes at half time. Absolutely. See you in a bit, Amy. Hopefully I'll catch you in the next stream. Headed away. Hey, Hog. Too nervous. Who are Copenhagen playing and what's the score, my man? No one Dove. Put a not across and it's well defended again. This time Tarkovsky. Iwobi's dived down. I'm sorry, Simon Hooper. That is not a foul. I mean, technically, yeah, Nick Nack, but sorry. Sorry, you're gone. The 2 goals from Doucouré were just special goals. For different reasons. The volleyed finish was just exceptional. I've never seen him do this before, by the way. He was good for Watford, don't get me wrong, but 3 minutes of added time here. For those of you guys who are new here, we have this thing at halftime where my girlfriend comes on for a bit. Hey, Mickey boy! How are we? Good to see you. And that might be the first time ever that there's not been a DOGGING comment first. Yellow card against... Is it going to be a yellow card? No, it's just a foul for Facundo Buonanotte. Hello, Isabel. What are you scranning?
So I've got some of that crunchy salad.
Mm-hmm.
Pepper, cucumber, tomato.
Mm-hmm.
Fish cake, mayo, and a little bit of blue.
Lovely. Well, it's nearly half time, so...
And that's what I came up.
46 minutes on the clock. Jen donated 19.99. Bloody friggin' legend.
I just went to hear your reaction because it came through first.
It's a foul. I cannot believe it's 3-0 to Everton. I don't think I'd ever say those words, ever. Everton are 3-0 up, lads. What are we watching in life? Well, that was a nasty challenge from Calvert-Lewin, though. On, I believe it was McAllister. But he's back up now. Well, if Forest win later on the Cavs, then maybe we won't be seeing... It's a yellow card for Calvert-Lewin. If Forest win later, there may be a little bit more of a race run to be run. But if Leicester go down, how crazy is that? And they're in behind again here with McNeil. Chance! Oh, he's missed! That was the easiest chance of the lot. And it should be 4-0 to Everton. I think it was James Garner. How has he missed? And that's a foul. It's not. It's half time. How has he missed James Garner? Blocked by Dunk. It should be 4-0. You've missed it. I don't even know what to say. Like, seriously, this is incredible. I have to say, fair play Everton. Fair play Sean Dyche. This is the best football they've played in a long time. And I mean seriously, they have been exceptional today. And it's not the typical Brexit for shocking football that we've been accustomed to. It's proper counter-attacking. It's proper counter-attack. And they're good enough to do it. I don't know why they haven't, where it's come from. Like, seriously. So, to those of you who are just coming in, Brighton 0, Everton 3. It's half time, and seriously, I don't understand or know how to react. Like this, it feels alien. It feels alien to me. Serious. Like, I just don't know. Doucouré with the 2 goals and an own goal from Jason Steele. Mate, mental. This would put Everton up to 16th place in the Premier League. Above Leicester by 2 points, above Leeds by 2 points, above Forest by 2 points. Until later, Forest could go above them. It puts, to be honest, I think Leeds are gone. I worry for Leeds. They got Newcastle on Saturday. That's a difficult game though for Newcastle. Big Sam away from home at 12:30, and then West Ham away. I just don't know. They might be on the beach by then. And Tottenham at home on the final day on the 28th. I think we're going to have a final day shootout. Brighton had all the possession. Well, yeah, they had a lot of the ball, but the counter-attacking, it's just been so good. So good. Sean Dyche deserves a lot of credit for this. You right there? You ready to come on? Come on then. So, it's Izzy time, baby. Come on.
I got food in my tea?
No. Come on. In you come.
Actually, wait, water.
Izzy's coming on. This is my girlfriend for new people. Oh, blimey.
Hello.
Ow. How are we?
I'm on.
You good?
Mm-hmm.
You shocked by this?
It's unusual.
Unusual for Everton to be winning a game, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Just a bit. We look a bit related in these glasses when I'm wearing glasses, to be fair. It's a bit weird. We're not related, I promise.
Definitely not.
I'm
Did you see my water bottle?
gonna give Mick so much more stuff there. Say hi to everyone. Say
Hello.
hello.
Jen, you're the queen, not me.
McAllister is playing. Why couldn't you drink before you came on screen?
I forgot to.
Yeah, well, there you go. There we go. Hey, Knight, how are we doing? There we are.
Lots of love. Hi, everyone.
How are we, Michael? Good to see you, my friend. So, yeah, this is a tradition at half-time.
You can make a water bottle on the green screen.
Yeah. This is a tradition at half-time. We get Izzy on.
You don't have to have me.
But it's nice because they like you.
And I like being on camera.
She likes being on
And
camera
it's
because
nice
nice people. So, if you have got any questions for Izzy, get them in.
Oh, no. Jen. Bow down.
Careful you don't smack the mic.
Why is there a lot of hair on it?
Because I'm a hairy boy. Can you stop? Right.
Might just be fibers, actually.
Hey, Chris. So, get your questions in. Thoughts Thoughts on the game, by the way, guys. Get your thoughts in on the game.
How has McAllister been?
McAllister has been non-existent, to be honest.
And we want to have it. Oh, we got up.
We have. We're up to 1.17k now, lads. How's work going, Izzy?
Well, I did have work today. It's been a long weekend, thank God. Okay. Yeah. Am I a royalist? Ask Yusuf. Not really. Let's say that. Not really. Am I gonna bake you a cake? We said we'd bake one together, possibly.
We should do. I love a Victoria sponge, lads. I do love it.
What's everyone's favourite flavour then? Chris's is Victoria sponge. Mine.
What's everyone's favourite cake? Oh, a coffee cake would be nice.
We could do a coffee cake.
We could do a coffee cake.
I'm trying to think what my favourite flavour is now. I don't mind coffee cake, to be fair. I don't drink it, that's the weird thing there.
Are you going to take... Is Anderson going to take his missus to Mackey's or Nando's?
I mean, our first date was a...
Weatherspoons.
So, Anderson, up to you, mate. I'm not picky, personally. I mean,
Shane.
I probably prefer Mackey's, but that's just preference.
I love a cheeky Nando's once in a while, though. It's a bit mid. But...
It's very priced.
Ah, Yusuf. I love that, my man. Love that from you.
Ooh, Michael's got expensive taste.
Coffee and walnut, says Jen. I back that.
I've made some banana muffins recently. Those were good.
Lemon drizzle bangs. Do you not like lemon drizzle?
I don't mind it.
Lemon drizzle bangs.
He'll be a good uncle, yeah. I've seen him with his younger cousin, so he's pretty good.
Chocolate brownies. Do they count, I suppose? I don't like Mr. Kipling's. They make me ill.
I used to. Haven't had them in years, so I can't really talk now.
They're vile. Disgusting things. I'm sorry, Yusuf. I'm sorry.
How is Weatherspoon's posh, Anderson?
I think he's joking.
I was gonna say.
Cannoli cake. What's that?
I've heard of it. Isn't it the Italian?
I don't know.
Google it.
Oh, but it's long. Steve Sidwell's on the side. Hello, Steve Sidwell. Nando's is bang average. Yeah, but like once in a blue moon, you take bang average, don't you?
Cannoli cake. I think it's Italian.
Cannoli. Do donuts count as cakes? I don't think so.
Oh.
Hey, Irfan, how we doing, my man? Good to see you. Daniele Ha from a Wolves fan. Well, joke's on you, my friend. I don't support either team, so.
Wow. Yep.
What is it? Is it chocolate in that?
There's sweetened whipped ricotta.
It's the same
Usual
flavours.
additions of chocolate, cinnamon, candied fruit, or orange zest.
I don't know. I'm in shock over the scoreline. I honestly don't know what to say. Nothing wrong with Weatherspoons. Absolutely not. Except it's just mid, isn't it? How do you keep your skin so clear? She literally does nothing.
I don't do much. I clean it with cold or
She
hot
doesn't
water
wear
on.
makeup that often. That's a good tip.
Oh, well. Carrot cake's good, but you don't like fruit.
I don't like carrot cake. I don't know what cannoli cake
I
is.
just showed you.
Yeah, but like realistically, Colin the Caterpillar.
Oh, I can get you. We can get you the Tesco equivalent.
That bangs.
We're going out the night before your birthday, so we can get you on.
Yeah, that bangs.
There you go. Sorted.
I know. Neither can I.
Who was it? Oh, it was Anderson saying I was the mum of the chat yesterday. I was like,
No, Jen and Liz are the mum.
yeah, absolutely.
Weatherspoons is not posh, Anderson. I'm sorry, my friend. It is literally the complete opposite.
Hi, Josh. We had nachos. You had a
Desperados.
I want to say it was Desperado, and then I just what did I have?
You had something. Do you have like a? Do you have a Sex on the Beach? No.
I think I did. You know.
You might have
Glass
done.
form.
How are we all? How are we all feeling about this game as well? And if you've got any other questions for this mug, please.
I still don't like the Everton kit, by the way. It looks like someone's
Oh,
put
it's
a red
disgusting.
Someone put a red sock in the wash. Is what I said last time.
Do you guys think that Everton have a chance? The Brighton have a chance. Sorry.
We still need to try the small caterpillar pitch.
Yeah. Do you guys think that there's any hope for Brighton in this one?
Fine knick-knack, but
Yeah, compared to a burger van that's not posh.
that burger you had on the way home.
Yeah.
Well,
What did you have for tea, Izzy?
I had. What did I have? Still eating it. The homemade fish cakes we made earlier, which took like 10 minutes. The bit of halloumi, because halloumi is amazing. Cucumber, pepper, tomato, and then mixed salad thing and some mayonnaise.
Lovely. Brighton, Forest, FA Cup, now this when fighting for Euro place. Ah, mate, listen, Istar, my friend, you will be fine. Like, you'll get a European place. I have absolutely no doubt about that. Seriously, I have no doubt you'll be in Europe next season, whether it's Conference League or Europa League. You'll be in it. I don't think you'll be Champions League, but you'd have taken that at the start of the season.
What's my favourite thing to do for date night?
Treating myself to a pot noodle. Love that.
Favourite thing for date night. Oh, Lizzie put me in position. We don't really do date night.
We don't really. Not that much. We've been to cinema a few times. I
think we should maybe go out for dinner at some point soon. Hint, hint.
Yeah, but they will get Europe though. Like, they've got so many games. They'll get ahead of Spurs. Like...
Yeah.
See you later, Irfan. See you soon, my friend.
So, Chicken Master's got a cold, so get better soon. And apparently, Anderson has asked if we've been to Manchester, which we haven't.
We haven't. Our
friend was there last night for a night out.
I've been to Manchester, but Izzy hasn't.
Have you?
Yeah, I went in November.
Did you?
To go and watch Nova Twins.
Oh, shit, yeah. Yeah, but you were staying in Liverpool, so that's
yeah. 7th for Conference League, though. They can get 7th. If they get 7th for Conference League, they'll be fine. Like, I have no doubt about it. They'll be absolutely fine. And I think they'll beat one of, if not two of those. Copenhagen are losing 1-0. I'm sorry, Hog, my friend. I'm sorry. But we are going to be live later on at 7:45 for Nottingham Forest against Southampton. So, I've asked all of the people if you are going to be in the chat to be the hashtag Double Stream Squad. The place to be. Realistically, I think you'll be absolutely fine and you'll get 7th minimum. Let's have a look at the table, right? You've got 5 games left. You're on 55 points now. Aston Villa, I think, have started to fall off a little bit. They've lost the last 2. They've got Spurs, Liverpool, and you at the end. It could literally be a shootout between you and Villa, potentially. Brentford are not getting above 9th, in my opinion. They're just too inconsistent. Fulham and Chelsea are too far. Fulham are too far back. Chelsea are too far back. You'll be top 7. You'll be fine. Like, you will be okay. It may turn out to be a shootout between you and Villa, but you'll be in top 7. And I think that's a great achievement.
Aw, Liz.
Liz.
We did do something similar the night we got together, but it wasn't quite. The moon hadn't risen, but it was.
Yeah, it's quite difficult in Cardiff when there's a lot of, like, dodgy people in the evening. Hi, Andrew. A Liverpool fan about 20 years and a massive Gerrard fan. However, my dad, uncle are telling me Salah is our greatest ever Premier League player. Thoughts? Lizzie... I've called you Lizzie then. Izzy. I was supposed to think it was Liz. Izzy probably can't tell you much, but I think it's very close between those two. Yeah, get some Lemsip in you, my friend. Naples FC, my man, it absolutely is.
Sure, Anderson, I'll take it. You're probably older than me, but we move.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Brighton are just not having it. For me, I think Salah... Suarez was very good as well, but it's more of a condensed period, Nick-Nack. For me, I think Salah's put himself in the conversation this year, because even when we haven't played well, he's still done very well, and that's been in both of the times. In both seasons we've not played well. Mo Salah's played well, so like for me, I think he has to be in the conversation.
Do you think who's better captain?
Well, it's not Salah because he's not captain, is he?
Oh yeah.
It's Hendo.
Oh yeah. Why is Mo not captain?
Because you don't have to be the best player to be the captain. It's about leadership skills.
I think Mo would be good though.
Mo has been captain before. 2 subs for... Oh, it could be 3 subs for... 4 subs for Brighton. The 4 subs for Brighton at half-time. I've looked up Brighton's remaining fixtures. They'll be fine. Salah's ahead. Salah's already ahead of Owen in Liverpool goals, but not in Premier League goals.
Josh is very right there.
Josh is absolutely right. 4 substitutions for Brighton at half-time. Stevie was an incredible leader, but I think Henderson might be a better captain. Anyway, Enciso, Ferguson, Colwill and March on for Buonanotte, Webster, Undav and Welbeck. 4 changes for Brighton and Hove Albion. And deservedly so.
Do you think it's going to make a difference?
It's going to have to.
Yeah. I'm worried. Oh, well. They're not our team, so.
4 changes.
God.
I think that's absolutely what had to happen from Roberto De Zerbi. And here's Evan Ferguson on his return. 18 years old.
He's 18. He does not look 18.
He is 18, and he's very, very good at football
He
games.
look 18.
Anyway.
See you on the second stream for... What's the hashtag?
Second stream, double stream squad.
See you then, guys.
See you later. So there we are. We're ready for the second half, and Everton are going to get us underway. 3-0 up at half-time, and we're off for the second half. Come on. I want to see a game here. I think Brighton can make it a game, but the 4 changes will certainly improve them. It's been an absolutely abhorrent performance from Brighton so far, and a fantastic one from Everton. The counter-attacking has been exceptional. And here is Pascal Gross for Brighton. I think Henderson is a better leader than Gerrard in certain ways. Communication. Now, Brighton and Hove Albion need to manoeuvre the ball quickly. And there we go. Here's Evan Ferguson. Certainly someone who can score from tight spaces. Gross. Wide for Solly March. March turns back inside, up against Mikolenko. Still March. He's still going here, Solly March. Gets the ball across, and it's been spilled by Pickford, but he's just picked it up well. In terms of footballing ability, Gerrard is absolutely no contest with Henderson. Gerrard's unbelievable, but they're different types of leaders. Gerrard's a much more lead by example kind of death stare, best in training sort of vibe. Whereas Henderson's much more of a captain, in my opinion. A type of leader, a different type of leader who I sort of want to get behind more than a leader like Gerrard. I don't know if it's me. I love Stevie G, and I don't think you have to be talkative to be a good captain, but for me, I love Henderson's techniques. Here's Mitoma. Inside now for Enciso. Ferguson has got spells. That's his hand, is it? March! Good save by Pickford. Can it come back out now, is it? For Brighton? No, Iwobi's there. Turning behind. Yeah, and that's due to his footballing ability, David, to be honest. I think. And I suppose that's what you want. But it's as close as Brighton have come, I think, in the entire game. It did hit McNeil's hand. I don't think it'll be given as a penalty, though. It'll be a very harsh penalty if it does. And it won't be given, no. We play on. Ping that wide to Solly March. Still going here. March in behind for Enciso. And it's gone out for a throw-in. For Brighton again. March will take it. He's been the one to incentivise Brighton in this opening period of the second half. Pascal Gross back out to Solly March. They keep trying to find him. He's coming up against Mikolenko and McNeil now. Doubling up on Solly March. Crossed in by Gross, and it goes towards the back post. Can Ferguson get there? He can't. Is it going to come for a Brighton body? It will for Caicedo. It's well challenged. Everton are packing the box up now, and Iwobi darts away with the ball. Hey, Hannah, how are we doing? Calvert-Lewin won't win the header. Gross, all the way back to the feet of Jason Steele. Gross again. Pinged wide for Mitoma. Kaoru Mitoma. Estepinian is going to deflect, and Pickford will take it well. De Zerbi's absolutely furious with this Brighton, with the setup. Gone out for an Everton throw-in on the left-hand side. Make sure, if you haven't already, hit that like button on the video. Subscribe to the channel too. Trying so hard to get to 1.2k as soon as we can. We're making our way there. Play back into Jason Steele. And Everton still sitting in very, very deep 4-5-1. Launched in behind towards... So close for Caicedo. It's well intercepted and cleared away. Back in the feet of Levi Colwill. And again for Gross. Pascal Gross. March. Up against Mikalenko. McNeil's coming to help again. Solly March cuts outside. March in behind Ferguson, and it's fired for a Brighton corner. McNeil defends it well. Gross. It's a good ball, and it's gone all the way through. It's come back to Dunk. And Dunk can't keep it in. It's a throw into Everton. FM23 in the summer, man. It's coming, Joshy boy. Played into Pascal Gross. Solly March. In for Ferguson. He tries to find Caicedo. He can't quite do that, but it's played out wide now to Mitoma. Mitoma taking on Patterson, and again gets the challenge in really, really well. Caicedo. Looking in behind for Gross. He can't do it. And Pickford holds on. Everton, if they can guide themselves through the first 15 minutes of this half, they'll take that as part one, job done. Brighton can still score goals at will, but at the moment, they're in serious trouble of not doing so. Headed back to Jason Steele. Colwill. It's in behind now for Solly March. Got the run of Gross. Or is it McAllister? It's Gross. Still Gross. Caicedo. It's a good turn by Enciso. He's done well. It's in behind for Ferguson if he can get there. And Mikalenko gets his body in the way at the perfect time. I'm not sure Ferguson knew he was there, but it's good defending by Vitaly Mikalenko. Still Brighton 0, Everton 3. I'm not having this Stevie G slander, lads. It's fine. You can slander who you want. It's anyone's. This is everyone's channel. Do I think we get top 4? No. I maintain this stance. Thank you, Chris. I appreciate that, my friend. It's great fun. Do we just have a chat, man? I don't think we have any timeouts for that. Hey, Matty, how we doing? Here's March. In behind. Chance for Brighton. It's good block again. Everton just getting their bodies in the way of everything. And Calvert-Lewin has held off Dunk well. It's going to be a free kick, though. He's been a little bit too forceful with that one. Doucouré's not happy with it. Pascal Gross with the free kick for Brighton. Man's free at the back post if they can find Kaoru Mitoma, but he's not going to be found. Just a little bit, mate. It's been a bit of a weird one, hasn't it? Chat Sport, how we doing? Here's Mitoma. Comes out to Gross, and he's hooked it back really well to Caicedo. Mitoma again. Crossed in, and it's going to be firmly headed away by Tarkowski. Back by Colwill, and Gay brings it down well. He's been fouled by Ferguson. It's a free kick to Everton on the edge of their own box, and it's frustrating Brighton. As I say, I will be live later on for the game between Nottingham Forest and Southampton. A huge, huge game in the relegation battle. So make sure you stick around. It won't be too much after the finish of this stream. So there should be around about 35 to 40 minutes left of this stream. We'll have a quick 15 to 20 minute break. If you want to hop straight onto that stream and start having a debate, please feel free. I'll leave a link to that stream down below in the comments. Played in behind for Solly March. David is gifted 5 memberships. Here's March. Still going. David, thank you so much for donating the 5 memberships. You absolute friggin' legend. Hopefully they get gifted this stream. I hope. Matty's got gifted a sub. Big ups. David. Yes, please. If you subscribe, you're in with a chance. Of getting a membership. I don't know what happens. I have to complain to bloody YouTube about it. I want to see everyone get given one. Hannah's gifted a membership as well. Big ups. Welcome to the family, lads. Is it going to go in? It's not. And it's a corner for Brighton. Pascal Gross will take it. It's literally attack versus defence. Hey, Andy Carroll. It's gone all the way back out now. Estepinian thought about hitting it. Wide to Gross. Solly March was feigning to shoot. He doesn't. Gross. Surely! Great save by Pickford. It really is. Strength, really lengthening those little boy arms. It was the offside flag went up. It wouldn't have been offside. It was Ferguson's header. It's a great save by Pickford. Ferguson, what a header and what a save by Pickford. Absolutely exceptional. And Mitoma would have been offside anyway. What people think about Lukaku going to come to Chelsea, how do you think he'll perform? I think the same as he always has for Chelsea, and that's pretty mid. And he's completely disrespected the club in previous iterations. So, yeah, for me, I think it's a silly move. And they should be looking to sell him on. But Dunk. Gross. Still gross. Brighton can't find a way through here. Solly March trying to turn Mikalenko. He's played it off McNeil and it's a corner to Brighton. Is there any hope left for them? It certainly would be, Matty. It certainly would be. If you are new around here, hit that subscribe button. Oh, it's punched away by Pickford so well. It's another corner. Oh, no. I want Coventry or Luton to get promoted, Hannah. Personally. I'd love Coventry to come up. I really would. The story there is incredible. Flicked on, and it's another chance. Headed away. Headed back to Solly March, who's lofted it in towards the box, and away by Mina, and away by Iwobi. It's literally attack versus defence. Caicedo. Back to Dunk. March. He's been the centre of everything really, really good from Brighton today. Pinged wide. And again for Solly March. Up against Mikalenko. Still got it. Caicedo. Looking in behind for Enciso, he's got it back. Julio Enciso trying to get past about 4 Everton players. Cleared away towards Calvert-Lewin. That's a brilliant turn and a good challenge. It's going to be a Brighton ball. De Zerbi looking to his bench. He's only got one more option left. Exactly, Scouse on the wheel. I think I'm very, very keen for one of one of Luton or Coventry to go up. That's for me. That's the ideal. Here's March. March turns. March still going. It's blocked, and it could be a goal-saving block that from Yerry Mina. Caicedo. Crossfield. March. Still got it. If they get a goal now, Brighton, it's game on. It really is game on. Mitoma. Estupinian. Oh, it's a poor ball, that. It's a poor ball. in behind. And it's an opportunity, really. Could have been anyway. I just don't know. I just don't see Brighton scoring. But if they get 1, I think they could get 3. Are any of the summer friendlies live? Yeah, they will be on this channel, my friend. I'll purchase it so you don't have to, basically, lads. That's what all the money from the making of this, the channel, the memberships, all going towards is getting friendly games for you lot. And just the building of the Discord and the channel and stuff. So yeah, like the Wrexham Man United games, some Liverpool games, what have you, all be live on this channel. In behind, and Ferguson can get there. Is this a chance for Ferguson? No, it's not far away. Evan Ferguson, so unlucky. I think it's another save from Pickford. I think he got a nick onto it, you know, Jordan Pickford. It did hit the bar as well. Let's have a look at this. Oh, and it's an incredible save. Absolutely incredible from Pickford again. Crossed in and flicked on. He's off the bar this time. Crossed it again. And headed away by Everton. And Brighton so unlucky not to score. Here is Enciso. Estupinian. Looking to fashion an angle here, Brighton. Crossed in and headed away again. In towards Ferguson again. And it's gone wide again. Oh, it's so unlucky for Brighton and Hove Albion. It was actually Dunk who was forward. Amir, how are we doing? How are we doing? Alex is in the chat as well. Brighton 0, Everton 3 still. But Brighton are absolutely banging the door down. It's more than knocking, Matty. It is absolutely hammering that door. That's what we expected. Basically, yeah. And then Pickford has made several absolutely outstanding saves. They've hit the bar. They've blocked everything, Everton. What an exceptional day it's been for Everton so far. Can they hold on? If they throw this away, I think they probably deserve to go down. But it's still game on. If Brighton get a goal, it's still game on. This Premier League season's been so crazy. I've said from the start, Moisin, no one listens to me. Caicedo. Gross. In behind for McAllister. Gross. Oh, headed away again by Yerry Mina. He's everywhere for Everton. And Iwobi does well, but Brighton keep it in. Caicedo. Played in. Surely an opportunity for Brighton. And it's well blocked again. And it's another corner for Brighton and Hove Albion. Estupinian with the effort this time. Taken short by March. Gross to March again. Towards the back post. And he can't find a man. Out of play for an Everton goal kick. And it was Nathan Patterson who got there before Levi Colwill to just see it out for a goal kick. And Everton defending every set piece like it's their last. Yeah, everyone. I was Moyes in before when it wasn't fashionable. When it was fashionable, I think he's a top coach, lads. Amari. No. Chat Sport, you're not wrong. Alex, why are you saying my name? He's gross. Back to Dunk. And now wide for March. Back for Lewis Dunk. I cannot stand the Eurovision Song Contest. It is awful. Chipped in behind, but it's too high and too far. And Pickford dives on the ball. Estepinian couldn't get there. And this isn't a bad look on Roberto De Zerbi as well. Like, you lose games. Everton have just tactically and they wanted the ball a lot more in that first sort of 20-25 minutes, and that's why they got their 3 goals. Every second ball was won first. Cheeky reminder to all of you lot, we are going live for Nottingham Forest against Southampton later on. And then on Saturday, we've got the 2 Champions League games as well. And then on Saturday, lads, we have got KSI against Joe Fournier, the entire undercard. You got an email about your 20 accounts, did you? Oh no. It's a good back heel from Dunk, and Caicedo is trying to find some space. Another back heel, and he's found Gross. McAllister. Fizzed inside. Caicedo. Back to Gross. And Solly March takes on his man. March still going, playing the ball in behind. And it's gone all the way out for a goal kick. Alex, why are you saying my name, bruv? Grow up. I'm joking. I love you, really. Thoughts on Liverpool catching United for 4th? United look bad? No. We ain't catching. We're not catching anyone. I'm telling you right now, we're finishing 5th. Double Stream team is actually better than Double Stream squad. I love that. I've also both Champions League games live. West Ham on Thursday for the Conference League quarter-final. Crossfield ball. He's been 2 minutes behind the whole time. Oh, there we go. That's your own fault, buddy. March. We've got the team news for our game, which is going to be coming up on this channel in 40 minutes' time. We're going to have 18 minutes or so left of this game before we go over to that one. Don't tell me it's David Nugent, Josh. McNeil. The teams for the game in just under an hour's time now. Nottingham Forest, Keylor Navas, Aurier, Niakate, Felipe and Lodi, Mongala, Danilo and Yates and Gibbs White with Johnson and Awani, the front 2. Gibbs White, of course, joining that as well. Southampton, McCarthy, Walker Peters, Bednarek, Bella Kotchap, Maitland-Niles, Ward-Prowse and Lavia with Armstrong, Alcaraz, Adams and Walcott. I like that. See, there's so much talent in that Southampton team. How are they getting relegated? It's mental. De Zerbi is absolutely furious. Hoisted into the box by Everton. And won by Tarkovsky is saved by Steele. And thrown away. You'd be proud I finally uploaded. Big up, Alex. Go on, go check out Timeless Podcast. Aww. Now McAllister. Wide for Solly March, who they're giving a lot of space to Everton. Back inside for Caicedo. Brighton just moving the ball side to side and not really any penetrative balls. And that's a penetrative ball, but it's been headed behind for a corner to Brighton. Now they need a goal. And desperately, it's again taken short. Gross. Caicedo. Headed. Saved again by Pickford. Pickford again gets a big strong hand. The header this time was from Alexis McAllister. And now it's Gross again. With the corner. Headed away by Iwobi. Back out for Solly March. That's not a great ball. He's given it away. And Idrissa Gueye can break with Iwobi. A man slipped. And it's 3v3 for Everton if Iwobi can get this pass right. Iwobi. He's still down. He's still going wide. He's in behind. McNeil for 4. Oh, it's absolutely brilliant from Dwight McNeil. You have to say it is. He's taking it round the keeper. It's 4-0 to Everton at Brighton. Dwight McNeil has his goal now. And that is game, set and match. What a huge, huge goal that is. And Everton have taken a huge stride into staying in the Premier League. McNeil, so much composure to take it round Jason Steele. There was no opportunities for Everton all half. They've had nothing. They've been fighting. It's been defence against attack. And Everton, being the defensive side, they counter-attacked. McNeil rounded the goalkeeper. Brighton are 4-0 down here. Everton are in dreamland in the Seagulls. Wow. At one end, Pickford makes an outstanding save. At the other end, a brilliant piece of composure. First of all, from Alex Iwobi, not to rush the pass, to wait for the right moment to slip in Dwight McNeil. He was absolutely miles onside. He took it round. Such great composure from McNeil. 4-0. 4-0 to Everton. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. It's unbelievable. 4-0. I don't think I've seen Everton score 4 goals this season. Seriously incredible. I'm good, Harrison. How are you, mate? You're a fan of the glasses. I'm baffled. And the Brighton fans are flocking out of the Amex. What a huge step in confidence this will be for Everton and for Sean Dyche. Who, if he does keep this team up, would be an incredible, incredible moment. I'm totally baffled. I'm actually baffled, lads. I don't know what to say. I actually don't know. I don't actually know. See you later, Anderson. See you soon, mate. Here's Enciso for Brighton. Can they get at least a consolation goal? McAllister, that's a good ball. And surely it has gone in. It is a goal for Brighton and Hove Albion. Pickford wants an offside flag, but Kaoru Matoma has scored. It's 4-1. Is he onside? I have no idea. It's a brilliant ball from McAllister. It really is. It was Gross, in fact, with the cross. He was well onside with Karu Mitoma. Oh, wait, no. Hello. It is going to be an offside flag, I think. Because of the touch. Oh, he didn't get a touch on it, to be fair. Mitoma was onside. It all depends on whether McAllister gets a touch on it. Otherwise, I don't think he does. So it's a goal. It's 4-1. It all depends on whether McAllister touches this ball, and he doesn't touch it. He doesn't touch it, so it all depends on whether he touches the ball. Yeah, 4-1. Brighton back in it. Well, I say that. They're not really, but it is 4-1. Hey, Cedric, how we doing? Everton have just counter-attacked brilliantly. So then, another goal for Brighton makes it a little bit interesting, does it? Brighton have failed to break down Everton for the entirety, and as soon as they score their fourth goal, they manage to score. But here go Brighton now with Pascal Gross. Can Everton maintain their concentration? It goes down as an Alexis McAllister goal. He had little to no idea about it. But that's what Brighton have to do. They just have to keep pumping balls in the box and see what happens. I'll be lying. It won't be 7:15. No, it's 7:45, Georgia. Chance here for Brighton if they can get the shot off. And it's deflected wide. Is it a corner? It is a corner. Did it take a little nick? Now, this would be all new levels of shocking from Everton if they were to concede 4. It's in the box. It's been cleared away well. Crossed in and headed behind. Oh, David, no. I could never lose you, my friend. I need you. If Brighton do this... Gross. It's a free man on the back post. Oh, it's off the line. Oh, it should be 4-2. Mitoma. It was going wide, actually. But it was Levi Colwill. And if he could have just controlled it or kept it down, it would have been 4-2. Never stop believing in football. You just never know. If Brighton score another one in the next 2 to 3 minutes, it's very much on, lads. It would be the most incredible comeback in Premier League history, you have to say. And I don't think it will happen, but... Throw in for Brighton. This puts Everton up to 16th in the Premier League on 32 points after 35 games. Here's Mitoma. Still going here, Mitoma. If he can get there now. It's good defending by Patterson in the end. Hooked back, but going to be taken down by Garner. Not very well, though. Colwill now to Gross and now Dunk. Dunk out wide for Gross. Can't find his man, but he will retrieve the ball really well. And Ciso. Come on, Brighton. Manoeuvre the ball. Manoeuvre it. Lewis Dunk. Crosses deep, and it's headed behind for a Brighton corner by Nathan Patterson. He didn't know what was behind him. One more win and Everton are safe. Probably. I'd say so, yeah. Crossed in. Headed behind. No, away by Doucouré in the end. Not the greatest of headers. It's out for Enciso. Still going. That's not a bad cross. Headed away. It's going to be taken on, and it's well blocked again. McNeil chasing it down. He has had a real top game, that the Everton number 7. He really has. Gross. Fizzed in towards Ferguson and well intercepted by Everton. They've managed to somehow clear, and away by Idrissa Gana Gay. Doucouré on a hat-trick, of course. McNeil. It's all the way back at the feet of Steele. Oh, it's a throw-in. I thought he just picked it up out of his box. A Southampton win today. Everton, I would say, are safe. Or I would go as far as say that Forest won't catch them. I think Forest have to win today and hope for probably one more point. It's in behind and it's too far in the end for Alexis McAllister. Here comes Neil Mopai and Amadou Onana for Everton. Yeah, boy, Josh. It's going to be quality, my friend. Forest need a win today. And I'd say... the thing is, Leicester can just pull something out of nowhere, I feel. Against one of Newcastle, Liverpool or West Ham. I think they can win one of those. But I'd love to see Leicester and Everton to go down. That would be my ideal pairing. But I just think they're both the best teams out of those 4. The thing is, though, Forest, again, because they've had such an inconsistent season, they can pull something out of nowhere. They beat Brighton really well. Lofted forward by Pickford. Well won by Colwill. Ferguson chasing the ball down, but it's played back by Yerry Mina. And Pickford clears away. It's not the greatest clearance, but it's going to go wide and into the corner for Pascal Gross to play back to Steele. Now Mitoma. Gets the ball towards Ferguson, headed away. McAllister and Gross. Now Caicedo gets in there well. And Ciso beats one man, beats 2, beats 3. And Ciso back to Gross. Just trying to work an opening here, Brighton. Dunk. It's a good ball. Is it going to fall? It is. It's going to be brilliantly saved by Jordan Pickford. Yet again from Evan Ferguson. Jordan Pickford. I struggle. I really, really struggle to see how he saved all of these. That's 4 big saves in this game from Jordan Pickford. Absolutely huge. Obviously got the penalty save as well. Exceptional performance. Has to be said. Gross has gone low and it's been fired in and it's cleared away. Cross towards the back post. Pickford gets the punch in. He's come back out now for Caicedo. And headed away again by Tarkowski. He's been everywhere today. There's a Brighton man down. It's hoisted away by Everton. And Ciso will be there for Brighton. And Caicedo all the way back to Steele. Still a man down for Brighton. They play on. Christian, a big Everton fan in the chat. We'll see. You'll certainly be happy with your team's performance today, my friend. Here's Lewis Dunk. Firmly wide, but it's a good challenge by Mikalenko. Again, a man who's been so solid all season. All games, sorry, for Everton. Not all season. Pickford is down for Everton, though. Is it cramp? I don't know how a goalkeeper can have cramp. He just landed a little bit awkwardly. Oh, it was a nasty shove from Jordan Pickford on McAllister, by the way. Any other player on the pitch. Any other player that isn't a goalkeeper, that's a yellow card, at least. Steele. Now Levi Colwill. Mitoma. Dunk. Will he take the shot? No, he'll go wide. Crossed in deep. Well won. Colwill. Caicedo, good turn. Dunk. 6 minutes added on. Caicedo. Played wide again. Lallana in. Shot by Caicedo. It's fired way, way over the bar. And that pretty much sums up Brighton's afternoon. It has to be said. I was about to say Lallana. It was Billy Gilmore, sorry, with the pass. So Doucouré was the man who started it all off with his pair of goals. And then a Jason Steele own goal forced a 3-0 lead. And McNeil made it 4. Just exceptional from Everton. That McNeil goal really was. He'll be the man of the match for me. By quite a way, Dwight McNeil. Pickford's been very good as well, don't get me wrong. It's headed forward. Chance for Enciso to get in behind. He can't get there. Pickford can, though. And he goes down as Pickford does. And it still remains 4-1. Brighton probably have spurned their chance of Champions League football now, which I think no one expected of them anyway. But Europa League, Conference League is still a huge possibility for the rest of their season. They're good against the bigger teams. They have been all season. Gilmore. Crossfield pass. Finds Enciso. Gross. Good turn. Gross corner to Brighton. Trying to make this a little bit more respectable. If conceding 4 at home to Everton could ever not be could ever be respectable, I'm not too sure. Gross with the corner. It's not a bad one. It's flicked on and Mitoma wide. It's unlucky for Brighton. It was flicked on by Colwill and it just doesn't fall for them. I'd say they created good quality chances in the last sort of 20 minutes, but they haven't taken any of them. So guys, I've managed to make it now that once this stream finishes, it will direct you straight along to the Nottingham Forest stream. I will be live there in 20 minutes time exactly. So make sure you stick around. I will be live right there in 20 minutes time. 3 minutes to go here in this one. Yeah. BT have given their man of the match to Dwight McNeil as well. As David says, you will get passport played on to the Nottingham Forest v Southampton game as soon as this stream finishes. I've managed to wangle it. I did a bit of googling, so it's flicked on and it's gone wide. Hooked away by Dwight McNeil, who's been absolutely everywhere again for Everton today. He's so big for them. Steele. Into Lewis Dunk. Is he going to rebound? It's not. And Everton could go and get a 5th here. They got 4 against 3. And Iwobi, again, is the man tasked with the pass. He's found Mopai, and Doucouré's on a hat-trick. He'll try and fashion a shot, but it's a good challenge in the end by Julio Enciso. So, yeah, back again in 18 minutes' time now for Nottingham Forest against Southampton. I might even change shirt, lads. Shall I do that for a bit of fun? In for Iwobi. Still. Well intercepted by Colwill. Turned by Dunk. And played wide into Pascal Gross. There are a few last chances for Brighton. Doesn't look like it. Pickford dives on the ground in front of a Brighton player. He's such a shithouse. I kind of semi have to respect that. Pickford, Sean Dyche isn't too happy about it, mind. Anyway, 95 and 12 on the clock. So nearly there. Make sure to go and have some interaction, have some chat with everyone in the next stream as well. Here's Iwobi. Doucouré. It's a brilliant ball. And here's McNeil. And Everton could cut this off here. McNeil. McNeil! What a strike! And what a game for Everton. It's 5-1. Dwight McNeil. This compoundment of embarrassment for Brighton continues. It's 5-1. Can you believe it? What a finish by Dwight McNeil. He's got his second of the day. Been by far and away the best player on the pitch, although several Everton players may want to stake claim for that. But what a performance from Sean Dyche. Everton. And Dwight McNeil especially. Roberto De Zerbi can't believe what he's seeing. Every goal has been a carbon copy counter-attack. Their defence has been carved open far too often. It's an assist for Abdoulaye Doucouré as well, to add to his exceptional performance. Where's this Everton been all season, you ask? Everton 5, Brighton and Hove Albion 1. And that will be it, ladies and gentlemen. It's been an absolute pleasure. I will be live very, very soon over on the Nottingham Forest v Southampton game. Hit that subscribe button, join the family, and I'll be seeing you in 15 minutes. Bye-bye.